Hello and welcome everyone to the English Leap podcast, your go-to podcast for learning English and discovering practical ways to lead a happier life. I'm Erin, and I'm beyond excited you've joined us.
Thanks for that wonderful introduction, Erin. I'm Evan, and I'm feeling fantastic. How about you? How's life on your side?
I'm doing really well. Thanks. You know, I've been thinking a lot about how daily routines, from the moment we wake up until we go to bed, can influence our happiness. Even small actions, like a quick morning stretch or a calming night ritual, can really shape our entire day.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what we'll be covering today, right? We're going to share our personal daily routines, morning, afternoon, evening, and night, and talk about how each step makes our lives happier and more fulfilling.
That's the plan. But before we dive into all the details, we have something special for you. We've put together a free PDF that outlines the key takeaways from our daily routines, plus comprehension questions and grammar exercises to help you sharpen your English skills.
Exactly. It's a great companion to this episode, so don't forget to grab it. Plus, we'll also be introducing a handful of intermediate-level words and phrases along the way.
That's right. And we'll take a closer look at them later in Charlotte's vocabulary section, where Charlotte will break down those words and phrases, explain their meaning, and show how to use them in real-life conversations.
So, by the time we wrap up today, you'll not only have a detailed plan for a happier day from start to finish, but you'll also have new English vocabulary to help you express your ideas even better.
Exactly. Ready to dive in, Evan?
Absolutely. Let's get started on creating a happier day, one routine at a time.
All right. Let's kick things off by talking about our morning routines. Because, let's face it, how we start our day can really set the tone for everything else.
I completely agree, Erin. If I don't begin my morning in a purposeful way, I feel like I'm playing catch-up for the rest of the day.
Exactly. Let's jump right in. My alarm goes off at 6 a.m., and the first thing I do is stretch my body gently in bed before getting up. I always resist checking my phone immediately because mornings should start peacefully. It's far more revitalizing that way.
That's great, Erin. I wake up around 6:15 a.m., and like you, I avoid grabbing my phone right away. Instead, I head straight to the bathroom, wash my face with cold water, and brush my teeth. This instantly makes me feel refreshed.
Oh, yes. Brushing your teeth first thing really wakes you up. After brushing, I drink a full glass of room temperature water with a squeeze of lemon. This jump-starts my metabolism and keeps me hydrated.
Nice one. Hydration is so crucial in the morning. After washing my face and brushing my teeth, I do a quick 10-minute mindfulness meditation session. I usually sit on a comfy cushion, close my eyes, and focus on my breathing. This helps me clear my mind and set positive intentions for the day.
Mindfulness really does wonders. After my hydration routine, I move on to some light yoga stretches, about 10 minutes to release any stiffness in my body. It keeps me energized and optimistic.
Amazing. After that, I head straight to the kitchen. Coffee is my next important step. I love the aroma of freshly brewed coffee. It alone can boost my mood. While it's brewing, I prepare breakfast. My go-to is oatmeal topped with fruits, nuts, and a drizzle of honey. Healthy, quick, and delicious.
Yum! My breakfast usually includes scrambled eggs or avocado toast with a side of fruits. While making breakfast, I also put on some soft background music or an uplifting podcast. It really helps me stay positive.
Nice. Music is definitely a mood enhancer. After breakfast, I shower. And here's my secret. I finish with 30 seconds of cold water. It sounds tough, but trust me, nothing wakes you up faster.
You're braver than me. After breakfast, I take a warm shower, brush my hair, and get dressed for the day. Then, I quickly review my day's plan, jotting down any key tasks and goals in my planner.
All right, Let's shift gears to the afternoon.
I'm curious, Evan. How do you keep your momentum going after lunch?
It can be challenging, especially when the afternoon slump hits. But I've learned that a short break right after lunch can really rejuvenate my mind. Sometimes I take a quick walk around the block, just to get some fresh air.
Exactly. Moving around a bit helps energize me too. If I stay glued to my chair, I feel sluggish all day. I also try to have a balanced lunch, something like a salad with protein or a simple sandwich, so I don't get that post-meal crash.
That's so true. And once I'm back at my desk, I usually follow the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes of focused work, then a 5-minute interval to stretch or get some water. It keeps me productive without burning out.
Oh, I love that method. I've also started scheduling mini breaks on my phone as a reminder to step away. During those breaks, I might do some deep breathing or just sip my tea mindfully. It helps sustain my energy levels.
Yes, a small pause does wonders. Otherwise, I end up feeling overwhelmed. Another thing I do is write down my top 3 priorities for the afternoon. That way, I can prioritize what really needs my attention.
That's a great idea. I find that focusing on a few critical tasks instead of juggling everything at once keeps me from getting distracted. It's all about clarifying what matters the most.
Exactly. Staying hydrated, taking strategic breaks, and prioritizing tasks are my go-to strategies for a productive afternoon.
And let's not forget that around 3 p.m., a cup of tea, or coffee for some, can be a nice pick-me-up as well.
Now that we've talked about morning and afternoon routines, let's explore what we do in the evening. Once I'm done with work, I like to do a quick review of the day. I'll note any leftover tasks and move them to tomorrow's list. It helps me switch off from work mode.
Exactly. If I don't wrap up properly, I stay in work mode all night. After that, I either go for a short walk or do a little stretching, just enough to transition mentally.
That's a great way to unplug. For me, dinner usually comes next. Sometimes I cook, other times I'll order something simple. Either way, I make sure I'm present during the meal. I don't scroll through my phone or watch TV. It's a nice break from screens.
Right. Being mindful at dinner time can be really relaxing. I love trying out new recipes, even if they're simple. It feels like a creative project. Plus, a good meal makes me feel satisfied and ready to wind down.
Absolutely. After dinner, I often take a few minutes to tidy up. I find that leaving the kitchen clean helps me feel more at ease. If I have time, I might read a chapter of a book or catch up on a relaxing show.
Same here. I'll sometimes call a friend or listen to a short podcast, something upbeat and not too heavy.
Great. Now that we've tackled the evening wind down, let's move on to our night routine. For me, everything starts winding down around 9 p.m. I'll dim the lights in my living space and put away most electronics so my mind can begin to relax.
That's a smart idea. Low lighting really does signal to your brain that it's time to rest. I do something similar. I turn off my laptop and keep my phone in another room so I'm not tempted to keep scrolling late at night.
Exactly. Once the electronics are off, I like to take a warm shower or wash my face and change into comfortable clothes. It sounds basic, but it's a key part of my nightly routine. It helps me feel fresh and ready for bed.
I'm with you on that. After a warm shower, I often read a chapter of a book or write down a quick reflection of how my day went. It helps me process what happened and clear my thoughts before sleeping.
Sometimes I'll make a short gratitude list. It could be anything from a tasty dinner to finishing a big work project. It's a nice way to focus on the positive before bed.
Definitely. Then I usually set my alarm, take a moment to lay out any essentials for the morning, like my outfit or a packed bag, and crawl into bed. By the time my head hits the pillow, my mind feels a lot calmer.
That's so helpful. It saves you from any morning chaos. I also jot down a quick to-do list for the next day if there's anything important on my mind. It's a small step, but it makes mornings so much smoother.
Exactly. By taking care of these little tasks now, we can wake up more relaxed. It really helps me fall asleep peacefully.
And that's the whole point of a night routine, isn't it? Ending the day in a calm state so you can wake up feeling refreshed and ready for whatever tomorrow brings.
Well, that wraps up our daily routine. From early morning stretches to winding down at night. We hope you found some ideas you can use in your own life. Now, as promised, it's time for Charlotte's vocabulary section, where we'll explore some of the intermediate level words and phrases we mentioned today. Charlotte, take it away.
Thanks, Erin. Hello again, English learners. In this episode, Erin and Evan used some great terms related to daily routines and well-being. Let's break down a few of them. I'll explain what they mean and give you examples of how to use them in real-life conversations. Revitalizing, meaning giving new energy or life. Example: a short nap in the afternoon can be very revitalizing. Metabolism, meaning the process in your body that turns food into energy. Example: eating breakfast helps kickstart my metabolism. Mindfulness, meaning paying close attention to what you are doing right now. Example: she practices mindfulness by focusing on her breathing for 5 minutes each morning. Intentions, meaning plans or purposes for what you want to do. Example: my intentions for this summer include learning to swim and reading 3 books. Uplifting, meaning making you feel happier or more hopeful. Example: the music at the concert was so uplifting that everyone left with big smiles. Slump, meaning a period when you feel tired or lose motivation. Example: I often hit a slump in the afternoon and need a quick break. Rejuvenate, meaning to make someone feel fresh or energetic again. Example: a day at the spa can rejuvenate both your mind and body. Sustain, meaning to keep something going for a period of time. Example: it's hard to sustain a daily exercise routine without a proper plan. Clarifying, meaning making something clearer and easier to understand. Example: the teacher gave a clarifying example so we'd know how to solve the problem. Pick me up, meaning something that quickly makes you feel better or more energetic. Example: a short walk outside can be a good pick-me-up after hours of studying. Thanks for sticking with me through these words. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using them in your own sentences or conversations today. Now back to Erin and Evan.
Thank you, Charlotte. That was incredibly helpful.
Absolutely. We hope everyone listening feels more confident using those words in their day-to-day English practice.
And with that, we're at the end of today's episode. We truly appreciate you spending time with us here on the English Leap podcast. Don't forget to check out our free PDF with key takeaways, comprehension questions, and grammar exercises.
Exactly. Make sure to grab that PDF and keep practicing the vocabulary Charlotte introduced. You'll be amazed at how quickly you can level up your English.
Until next time, keep learning, stay positive, and remember that every little step you take in your daily routine can lead to big changes in your life. Take care, everyone.
See you in the next episode.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.